Hello and welcome guys to another one of my Empire Total War battles. I can't say land battles, it's not, it's a naval battle this time. First one I've done I think. And it's a 3 ships battle. Got a rocket ship and a Admiral's First Rate and HMS Victory against that's Britain playing against USA, and they have a heavy first rate, heavy first rate, heavy first rate. Now we'll have to, at certain points in this video, most likely have to speed it up because naval battles do take quite a bit longer than land battles to show. So my rocket ship here, mainly just using it for like morale damage and hoping that I could set one of them on fire. There weren't any restrictions on like units we could bring, so that's why I brought a rocket ship. So obviously trying to get this unit away out of the battle because they are extremely flimsy. Oh, damn. So you don't want to get them caught up in a broadside. Now I don't press the red button for a broadside. I never do that. I let the ships fire on their own. I think it's much more effective. You let them do plenty of damage. This is HMS Victory and the crew, and this is Unicorn, and that is called Vanguard. So I'm trying to run away with my rocket ship at the moment, so I don't want it to get totally destroyed. And I'm just going to fast forward this bit because it's a bit slow at the moment. This guy's just firing normal cannon shot, round shot, to try and take out this side of the ship. You can see I've already done a fair bit of damage to it. So I've got both units firing on one ship so far, HMS Victory and Unicorn. And my rocket ship is now firing again. So it's firing onto there. Sails catching fire as well. It's gone out though. And it's now right in the broadside sights of Hancock. Yeah, and that is most likely wavering and going to sink now. On the red zone, yeah, they're gone. Surrendered. Okay, but I'll still try my best to win this one. Obviously picking off the ships, he's let those two circle around there, which means I get a chance to go and fire on this one. So HMS Victory now, moving up there against Constitution, heavy first rate, and that one they're still firing on that ship, so it's already surrendered. It's definitely not going to come back, but yeah, they're sitting around there firing that one. That's basically dead now. This unit here, I did actually use a broadside for that shot, just to see what the range was, because obviously they're out of range, but sometimes you can put a chain ball on, tell them to fire, and it will still do some damage to the actual ship flanks, as it were. Now he did actually manage to demast HMS Victory at the back there, so it's slightly slowed. My Admiral's First Rate is still doing alright, and it's going around firing on this unit, which, as you can actually see, is leaning slightly towards the right at the moment. No, it's not. Sorry. It did start sinking on one side, but maybe it's not just going to show yet. It is going on one side slightly now, but obviously that is the wind as well helping it. There, it's on fire apparently, and they're surrendering. So that's that ship done with. I'll play it for a bit now, got plenty of time. So moving around with the Admiral's First Rate Unicorn against a Hancock now. Heavy first rate. Now I like to have a heavy first rate. I also like to have heavy first rates, but first rates I feel the Admiral's ones, they've got more firepower and they move slightly faster, so that's my compromise. Now this, perfect for a chain shot at his sails. You can see those little shots are off from men on board the ship. So, and I've got to go for a mixture of firing at the hull and taking out the sails, because if the enemy gets a chance to, they'll try and take out your sails. Once the sails are down, you can just get into a position where the enemy ship can't fire on you, and then you can just obliterate them. So that's why I don't just pound straight into the hull. Really close range shot on the sails. Obviously didn't manage to take one down. Did a fair bit of damage though. A few more shots and I'll be able to do it. So coming up really close now. Probably change to round shot. Now over here, again moving around with my Admiral's First Rate. Constantly he's seems to be always facing me with his ship. He's now trying to bring it around for a broadside, but while he's facing me, that is perfect for a chain shot on the sails, which is what I'm just managing to get one more shot off. try and take out his sails. Again, obviously, take out the sails, you cripple the ship, but you can just blow it to pieces later. This ship here, I've now been firing a round shot broadside onto it, and it is doing a lot of damage into it. You can see all the holes being made, all the holes made in the hull. So there is wavering. They're trying to board me, actually. It's in the process of trying to board me, which is why it's getting closer. You can tell that by hovering over the ship, and it says boarding. So I'm just leaving my ship, HMS Victory, here, so that I can get another volley into it. He's just hit my hull with a full broadside, and now I'm doing the same into his. His is slightly weaker than mine, and his is now routing, so I can finish him off with victory. Back over here, what's going on with Hancock and Unicorn? Pretty much evenly matched at the moment. I've taken a little bit more damage on this side. No, this side, as you can see. But getting there, equal-ish wise. Now he's going. Yeah, he was originally going around that way, and he's just realised that I'm flanking around the back, trying to get around the back of him. And he's now changed decision. He's going around there to keep the broadsides open, as it were. There's a few shots you can see there being fired by the soldiers on board. Push the cannons up, ready to fire. I'm already hitting them with my own broadside, he's fired his. Now I said all this is done automatically, I don't use the broadside buttons. And that one is shaken. I don't know why I didn't actually finish that one off with victory. So I've seen that and I'll have to pull victory back to finish it off now. Although I might bring victory over here to help finish off Hancock and then go back for that one. I'm going to speed it up once again. So as I've said, I don't use the broadside buttons. I'd say try it out. It's a lot more effective just to let the ships fire, as long as you get them positioned right. I'd say it's more effective. And also it looks cooler because then they don't fire all at once. They fire like a platoon fire shot, as it were. So if any fans of Master and Commander, you'll get all those really cool shots from here. Again, look, try not to do that, because that gives me a chance to take out his sails, as I just did there. He's facing away from me, full broadside onto the sails, onto the back of his ship. So he's slowly being crippled. Now he's gone for my sails now, because I took out one of his. He's taken out my front sail, taken out his back. But I changed shot at the last minute there, and I went to round shot. So we're both sort of as bad as each other at the moment, but I've done more damage to his hull, and I'm now, it's showing because that unit, Hancock, is now routing. I'll play again now. And HMS Victory doing the same over here, taking out the front sail, crippled it, and there we go. Playing against Johnny Kent this time. He did very well. Took out my rocket ship early on, but I did manage to sort of flank around the ships a little bit more and use the the combination of chain shot and round shot to finish him off. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this naval battle. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.